Everything we do at SARS is about touching the lives of people. I don't think any of you wake up in the morning and say, I can't wait to go to SARS. I haven't heard from him in a long time. I wonder if he still has my mobile number. I think if you never hear of us, you'd be happy. And so once a year, we really just want to send you a thank you note. Thank you. We don't want to see you, hear from you, or have you visit us for any other reason other than popping in occasionally for a coffee. Good afternoon. I'm serious. It's an ambitious goal, and for us this means we don't want to get better at queue management. We want to understand why queues form in the first place and eliminate those reasons. It also means we don't want to get better at first call resolutions, as many of you try. We want to address the reasons why people call us or visit us to begin with. We certainly don't want to get better at resolving tax disputes. We want to prevent those disputes from arising in the first place. We certainly don't want to get better at taxpayer service. We want to create a system where tax just happens. But let me take you back to 2019. We were at a low point, grappling with significant internal and external challenges. Systematically, governance and integrity was eroded through state capture. Public trust was down at 48%. Employee morale and leadership, trust in leadership, had been eroded. This was a daunting task, but I realized also an inordinate privilege. It was a call to serve, a call to action, a call that we could not ignore. You know, you will agree with me, change is never easy. We faced numerous challenges, not all of them, everyone was supportive. We had become a victim of the systemic corruption. As I said, governance, integrity had been intentionally eroded. More than 3,000 people left or were marginalized, skilled people. Funding were constrained, we still are constrained. And yet, there were thousands of good people at SARS, people, men and women who were committed to serving a higher purpose and who understood the important work that SARS plays in the well-being of South Africans. And so 5 years on, we will not declare victory. But I want to share with you some encouraging progress that we have made. Returning to making tax just happens. This is not something about the future. In fact, we know that this ambition, although tall, is possible. Because just this year, we made tax just happen for 5 million people. They didn't have to do anything. They received an assessment from us, done and dusted. And for those, the 2%, by the way, who decided to edit their return and resubmit it, they would have received their assessment outcome in under 5 seconds. And if not selected for further verification, their refund within the self-imposed 72-hour limit. This, I suggest to you, is world-class. And we're only able to do this because of the enabling technology, data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, alongside the incredible 12,500 people I'm privileged to work with, most of whom are committed to the vision of becoming a smart, modern SARS with incredible and utmost professionality, a SARS that can be trusted. Here's news for you. We truly believe that most of you are honest. And you just want to get this thing called tax out of the way. And this underlies our strategic intent of voluntary compliance and a conviction that is deeply embedded in the behavior theory that we have to do three things well, and you will willingly comply. Firstly, to create awareness and certainty. We don't want to catch you out. Secondly, to make it so easy and wherever possible seamless for you to fulfill this obligation. And lastly, we must present a credible threat that if you try your luck and you break the law, we will find you and unapologetically will deal with you. Some of the encouraging results over the last 5 years, very encouraging for us, that taxpayer trust in SARS have increased from 48% to 77%. You see the increase in operational efficiency serving our SARS, our public, from 55% to over 80%. And one of the results that's really encouraging for us is our own employees, whilst working harder, are significantly more engaged. And during that time, increased revenue collection on a compound annual growth rate by over 6%. So those results speaks to a story that encourages us that the things we are doing are the right things, and we should continue that. Over the next 5 years, we will continue that work using AI agents to take over routine and repetitive work, and to augment the work of our investigative staff by crunching, collecting and connecting dots from the vast quantities of data we have from third-party and unstructured sources. The insights from data is what guides us. We realize this is our strategic playbook is ambitious, but we do want to create a smart, intelligent, data-driven, and AI-enabled platform. And the reason, the higher purpose for that, is to foster trust, promote efficiency, and ensure transparency. The ingredients that you need to part with your hard-earned money, but to do it knowing that you have been treated with utmost professionalism, with integrity, with ethical AI, and significantly in a manner that is transparent. And so we want to do this over the next 5 years, subject to investment, to invest in our people, to remain relevant to the future world of work, to build this platform, modernize our VAT systems, and ultimately, tax must just happen. We are very clear what winning means. Firstly, for taxpayers, tax must be seamless and effortless, with integrity. Our own employees must be highly engaged, behave with professionalism, and act beyond reproach. You may not like passing your money, but you would never distrust us. And thirdly, that our impact, the impact of our work, is transformative to the well-being of society through the work we do, the revenue that is collected, and how it touches people's lives. So as I stand back and look back over the 5 years, I must tell you, I am filled with a deep sense of pride, and that the example of SARS clearly demonstrates we don't have to lose hope. SARS is a story of hope, and that institutions that have been destroyed can be rebuilt if we have focused leadership, act with integrity, and with an incessant desire to leave this institution better than we found it. It is really for us a story of hope, but also a reminder of the power of collective action. Each of us committed to our higher purpose and single-mindedly focused to do it. Every one of us can be part of this legacy. And for us, this is important, and we cannot do it without taxpayer. I remind myself every day, our Constitution says it is our work to heal the divisions of the past, to establish a society based on social justice, to address human rights, to improve the quality of lives of the most vulnerable in society, and to unleash the potential of every South African. This is the work to which we are privileged to contribute. And this wakes us up even on the days we become frustrated. Everything we do is ultimately about transforming the lives of people. There can be no other purpose to lead than to serve. Thank you.